Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator patch 0.11.2. This is, I guess, the second episode since this new patch, and it seems that Siren Head and Cartoon Cat are no longer plaguing my game. It's allowed me to really focus back on modding instead of trying to play Sherlock Holmes and figure out what's going on. But that's not to say some strange stuff isn't afoot, because the farmers from the east side and the west side have both been saying that their cattle has gone missing. So they're squaring off on this bridge and they can't figure out what it is that's stealing all the cows in the Tabs Farms land. So they've just been duking it out, but there's been some rumors about some strange objects in the sky. The people have not been able to identify these objects, and they're flying. Some might even call them unidentified flying objects.
Oh my God!
But this isn't really new for human or even Tabsian existence. There's even like ancient cave drawings that allude to these flying saucers. Some people even theorize that it was the alien saucers and I guess the strange little men inside that gave life to this planet. Some have even dedicated their life to trying to understand the greater mysteries and where these great beings may have came from and why. Why is it that even in ancient times, man has always looked towards the sky in wonder? What is that? There's even some crazy theories that Mount Olympus itself isn't actually a physical place, but more of like a metaphor. It was high up in the sky. You know what else is high up in the sky? UFOs. But could the ancient Greek gods that have inspired mythos and pantheons and religions beyond comprehension, could they have just been little blue men, even though this one's red, that gave life and abducted cows because it was funny? Sounds a little crazy, don't it? Now, I was reading on Totally Accurate Wikipedia the other day that there was an ancient battle between the Spartans who were fighting for independence. Yeah, independence, because Alexander the Great had conquered them. So it was Macedonian pikemen versus a Spartan hoplite shield wall. And there was a rumor that they're actually, well, part of the reason why Alexander the Great was so good at conquering the world was actually because he could harness UFOs. And that's just totally accurate. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but people are falling from the sky. There's UFOs in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. I mean, it's historical, it's true. But, I mean, where could they have come from? How did Alexander the Great harness their goodwill? Maybe he had a lot of cows. Why do aliens like cows? If they really did exist, I don't think Alexander the Great was probably the only one to ever kind of interact with them. Maybe the medieval Dark Ages were dark because of global warming. I mean, because of aliens, right? So when one king with the same kind of technology squared off against another one, and look, I mean, he's got his advisor here who is a man of faith, so he can harness the power of healing and all manner of stuff. The other guy is gonna have the same technology, swords, knights, and then also a healer. Wait a second, this was the first guy to study the aliens, right? Back in the caveman times when they used to draw them on the walls. Does that mean then there's a UFO in this battle? Look at that. I love how they think their primitive technology is so advanced. They're like, we've got big squares that are good at stopping arrows. We're super smart. Well, you better be super smart, because rumor has it there's aliens about. Rumor has it that there's aliens around. Rumor has it that there's aliens around. Oh, thank you for joining the party, Mr. UFO, who, hold on, I think he's dead. Totally accurate, unidentified flying objects. Oh my God. Is the battle paused? I can't tell. Nobody's moving. No. But the UFO is gone. No one really understands the whims of the aliens, except the aliens themselves, and apparently Alexander the Great. But he who has control, or can use the UFOs, seems to win battles. A lot of people wonder, though, I mean, we've had problems with necromancy. Cults of people who put candles on their head because hot wax, I guess. Vampires, the Nosferatu, the undead. People with telekinesis, and even the Grim Reaper. And they wonder, is it one of these things that is inside of a UFO? Is it something that we kind of have an idea of what is? I don't know. And in ancient lore, was the Monkey King the Monkey King? Or was he an alien? There's a lot of rumors that vampirism started kind of, you know, in Transylvania. Vlad Dracul, all of that. But I've heard on the totally accurate Wikipedia that vampires actually started in ancient China. They got so bad that, you know, mythological Japanese and Chinese had to ally up. They weren't called Japan and China back then. And they had to ally up and fight off the vampire swarm. But did the vampire? Where did they come from? And apparently the vampires did actually rule China for, oh, I don't know, 457 years, because the vampires attacked again, but they were helped out a little bit this time. What? What is that? A UFO? Oh my god, UFOs help vampires. Guys, it's on the totally accurate Wikipedia. I'm not just making this up just because I think it's amazing to have a UFO in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. I mean, look at this thing. It fires beams of energy that just decimate. Let's see this thing in action. Now that we kind of understand where it came from, according to a very, very totally not made up and totally accurate Wikipedia. Hey, wait a second. You can't just start a battle with nobody on the other side, right? They're not supposed to be able to work in tabs, right? Well, when you add a UFO, you just can't really see it unless it wants to be seen. Now, if we could add cloaking technology, that'd be amazing. But look at this. This is a veritable super laser. Unknown, ancient, well, I guess ancient to them, but to us, it blows our minds. Technology. Look at this. It levitates the enemies. I mean, that's just gorgeous. But what if the aliens actually showed themselves? Wait a second. That's Crypto. Who here is excited for Destroy All Humans? It's coming out really soon. So this was kind of part of the reason why I wanted to build a UFO in aliens and tabs, was because I thought it'd be awesome to have Crypto. And I mean, no one's really made like really good flying objects, right? Especially ones that are unidentified. I mean, we don't know what they are. And this guy puts Palpatine to shame with his weapon. Come on, man. Keep going, Crypto. But yeah, needless to say, oh my god, that's illegal. Whoa. The game ended and then it ended again. Cartoon Cat, is that you? Oh god. The screen is dark. Go away. Go away. So you're telling me that the farmers finally figured it out and they realized who it was that they were actually fighting. It was the aliens, because aliens, quite frankly. So if I press start, what happens? Oh my god, where did the UFO go? Oh yeah, that's right. It flies. And it comes down from space. Now, rumor has it that I can even fly this UFO, but an entire legion of the farmer faction's best troops, I don't think they're gonna be able to take out the UFO and aliens, unless of course it can't fly. What you doing up there, big guy? You enjoying the view? Why don't you protect your soldiers who are getting absolutely wrecked and fire your super beam? Whoa, is that what you know what? Sometimes they don't. Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. The UFO allowed. Maybe he didn't like those guys. The pilot of this UFO must not have really liked those three aliens, which is why he just waited for them to be destroyed. Look at that. Look at how far those things are flying. And this is. Oh, is this what a scarecrow looks like? How did it knock his mask off? Hold on a second. Wait, that can't be a masked guy, right? Maybe that, who is that? Is that a scarecrow guy? Or maybe it's just one of the guys that are rocking the wheelbarrow and I just don't know. Even the crows, the birds, man. The birds don't know what's going on in Alien Town. Oh no, Mr. Hobbit, run. Run, Frodo! Find the shortcut. A shortcut to what? Mushrooms! Well, needless to say, it was only a matter of time before the different factions of tabs decided to find out where exactly this UFO was based. So they found this in another dimension. It's all very strange and totally accurate. And they all decided to ally up and storm the airfield, or I guess the saucer field, where the UFO was based. But of course, when they got there, the UFO was not being resupplied. It was actually flying, as UFOs tend to do. And the guys have giant lightning rays, and the UFO has super lasers with the power to literally launch people all over the map. I absolutely love this UFO. I'm very, very happy with it. It's incredibly fun to create stuff like this. So yeah, you know, as the story goes on, I want you guys to leave in the comments what mod you want me to work on next, because we haven't had any trouble. Oh my god, look at that. These lightning rays are incredible. Guys are turning into like golden, like sparklies. Look at that, unlimited power. So I guess the question is, what happens when UFOs fight UFOs? Well, we're gonna have an infantry battle on the ground with lightning bolts, and there's actually 6 UFOs all flying around and hopefully shooting each other. Mods, it's not exactly a precise science, as you can probably see here. So, you know, some things are working as intended, some are not. All of the mods are pretty much unfinished, and they all need balancing and testing and all that stuff, but it's more of just a showcase, because I'm still trying to figure out which one I really want to focus on in, like, perfect in release. Because at the moment, it's just too much fun tinkering and trying and seeing everything, because look at this. UFOs aren't really good at fighting each other, right? So let's try to fly one. Oh! Well, they're breaking the game. So first you place enough units all over the place. All right, I need you to come back down to Earth. So that, like, if he shoots one time, now I've got to take command of him. Okay, so here we go. So I should just be able to walk up. And I am a UFO. Oh, it's flyable. Oh, okay. Toggle FPS. Look at that. Hey, guys. Can you hit me? And if I press E, I lift faster, and I can press control to go down. But it's pretty easy. It's pretty intuitive. Yes. Yep, that's right. Totally accurate battle simulator. A working and flyable UFO. Just absolutely destroying anything that comes into its way. Totally accurate aliens. Why? Because aliens. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Let me know what mod we should work on next. What you guys would like to see, because we've made controllable vehicles now, and aliens, and UFOs. That's like 3 things in one. It's pretty impressive. This actually, the back of it kind of reminds me of a snow speeder from Star Wars Battle of Hoth. So let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Pull the trigger on the like button, and I will see you in the next video.